What's up, Still Mace Warriors? Coach Victoria Islas from stillmacewarrior.com. And today I ask you a question. Are you feeling really tight, really internally rotated? Your posture's a little off? Well, I have a restorative drill for your posture today. Let's get into it. So before we get started, if you have an injury or you have something that the pain threshold is so high, I don't recommend that you try any exercises or any of the exercises I'm going to be sharing in the next few weeks until you talk to your physical therapist or someone professional about it, okay? And then let them know about the video, let them know about the exercise, and then you can come back and try it, all right? I just want to give that little disclaimer here. So first, let's talk about why our posture gets so internally rotated. So instead of being here and open, we're internally rotated, right? It's because we're constantly on our phone, we're constantly on our laptops, on our desktop when we're driving. We're constantly internally rotated when we're doing this, okay? Sitting on the desk, whatever. It's our lifestyle, okay? Especially if you're in America like me. Okay, so what we can do is we can add drills like the one I'm about to share with you to start to correct that posture, to start to open you up. So you're probably wondering, what will I need to do this drill? As you know, my YouTube channel and my website and everything that I do is all about Still Mace. So I'm going to recommend two maces in particular, all right? Obviously, this is restorative. This is for your posture. It's not supposed to be strength training or conditioning exercise. So I recommend a Primal Flow wooden mace, okay? Because these things weigh anything between, I think, a pound to 4 pounds, depending on which one you find. They're kind of collective, so that's really cool. Now, these are a little pricey, so I understand if you can't afford this right now, but I definitely recommend this for rehab, for corrective exercises, for posture, okay? These are great for that in particular. Now, second choice is, I don't want you to use a 10-pound. I don't want you to use something that's too heavy, okay? We're not doing a strength conditioning exercise. This is for posture. So, Lilith here was my very first Still Mace, okay? She means so much to me. I love you, Lilith. She's 7 pounds. I got her from On It when I first started. She's a lot smaller than a 10-pound mace and a lot lighter, okay? So, if you don't have the budget for Primal Flow, no worries. Get yourself a 7-pound mace. Now, if you do have a 7-pound mace, then lucky for you, you can jump right in. All right, so I'm gonna step back so I can explain something to you. So whenever you catch yourself walking, if you're really internally rotated, your hands are going to be probably palm down in front of you like this. Okay, that signifies that your posture is pretty bad. All right, now you might be here, but what we want to be here. All right, this is what really shows us like, hey, I'm nice and open, right? And if you look from the side, same thing. Palms should be next to you, especially when you're walking. And you should be able to check this out. This is really important. When you're walking, this is normal here. But when you're super tight, okay, what ends up happening is you walk here. If you're walking and you're doing this, and you're not extending back a little bit, that means that you're missing that range of motion. You're tight, okay? So if you can't do this, we've got a problem. So I'm gonna showcase this drill with Lilith and my Primal Flow wooden mace here. So don't worry, I'll show both versions with both maces. It's practically gonna look the same. It's just one is a little more weighted, okay? And by the way, I'm gonna give a big shout out to Mr.Maceman, Rick Brown, because he's actually the one who taught me this. So Rick Brown teaches it from like a strength and conditioning perspective, which is great. I love it. He calls it the hand toss, or the hand-to-hand toss, the H2H. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to use it as a corrective. We're going to use it as a restorative or rehab exercise, okay? So what we're going to do is literally, I don't want you to hinge, because sometimes I see people hinging, and then they do this, right? I'm not going to teach it that way. again, for the purpose of this, this drill. What we're gonna do is I want you to stand nice and tall and straight, okay? And what I want is, I still want you to do that hand toss, right? But then I want you to extend back, all right? Just a tinsy bit. Don't extend, don't exaggerate too much. We don't need that. All I want you to do is swing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all right? It's as easy as that, while keeping your nice tall posture here. Now, do you see why I like this? I'll tell you right now if you can't see it. We're swinging into that extension. We're opening up here. We're opening up these pecs, right? So we're going pop. And that's what's missing sometimes in our posture. And with practice, it will help with that internal rotation. Because now, and another thing is, when we have the mace next to us, guess what we're doing? We're here. Right next to us, where we're nice and open. So that mace goes here, right? Right next to us. And then when we're tossing back, we're getting that extension, right? I gotta make the sound effects. All right, so now I'm gonna demonstrate the hand toss with Lilith, okay? But the hand toss that's modified to give us that nice extension in the back, nice and straight, no hip hinge, right? I already taught you that. The benefits of using a weighted one is that with that weight, it's gonna give you much more of a stretch here. But then again, you're gonna have to use, and here's the con, you're gonna have to use more gravity to kind of swing that mace back and forth. Now we're working with weight, okay? So that's your pro and con with weighted 7 pounds. So let me show you what it looks like with Lilith. Same movement, right? See, with 7 pounds, I'm still feeling like this is a lot tougher, but I am getting a little more of a stretch here in extension. But now if you extend too far, all right, that's not good at all with a weighted mace, all right? Don't extend too far off where you're gonna just hurt yourself. So don't extend too far, toss back, forward. So you're gonna have to have a little bit of control in this back part with the weight, all right? You're gonna really have to control it now. And see, that's why I like the wooden mace, because you don't have to put all that thought process in, especially if you're just getting started with the mace in particular, and if you're getting started with the mace for corrective exercises or restorative exercises. So if you don't, if you just want to concentrate on, the extension and without having to think of, I have to control this mace, then go with the wooden mace. Anyways, that was the drill. It was the hand toss modified for posture correction. At the end of the day, I hope that you enjoyed this drill. I hope that it opens you up and that you start fixing your posture, because life is all about having a great, optimized, and functioning body. We don't want to live in pain. We don't want to live a life where our posture is so sad and just so depressing. You get what I'm saying, all right? So anyways, live a long life, guys. Live a long, pain-free life. And you can use the mace for this purpose as well, okay? You got the tool, use it. Use it in every way that you can. Anyways, my name is Coach Victoria Islas. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and check me out at stillmacewarrior.com at any time. I'll see you there. But the universe always flow with you.